Hi Year 10s, hope you're doing well. Wish I could be with you today. We are continuing to explore some of the topics that we found difficult throughout the year. Today I've decided that we will look at further algebraic fractions. This is a problem for many of you. There's a few areas where you have a little bit of trouble with these. So I'm going to give you a few examples that will help you get into the exercise itself. So here's my first example. It's not from the textbook. Let's say we had something like 3 over x plus 1 over x plus 3. And you've been told perhaps that you need to write it as a single fraction. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to do some cross multiplication. So I'm just going to move this along to show you what actually happens. We're going to times, hey, don't do that. Right, we're going to times this first one by x plus 3 over x plus 3, and this one we're going to times by x over x. And what will end up happening is we'll get a new denominator. The denominator will be x times x plus 3, and this here will become 3 bracket x plus 3, and then we'll have our plus sign, and then x times 1, which is just x. Now the final step will be to expand out, or second to final step, penultimate step, 3x plus 9, so that's expanding the bracket, plus we've got that x hanging off the end there, and then you just tend to leave the denominator factorized like that, and then gather the like terms on the numerator, so it's 4x plus 9 will be all over x into x plus 3. Now number 2, my second example, sometimes they get a little bit more tricky. So you might get something like this, 4 over, let's say, x minus 2, subtract, and we might have 3 over x plus 5. Okay, now again we've got to cross multiply. So I'll maybe give myself a little bit more space. And we'll times this one by x plus 5 over x plus 5. And then we'll times this one by x minus 2 over x minus 2. And this will lead us in the next line to get 4 bracket x plus 5. Oh, and of course our numerator will be the same now, so it'll be x minus 2 times x plus 5. And we just leave it like that. We're going to keep it factorized. Then I've got my minus up the top here for the numerator. That's this one here. And then I've got my 3 bracket x minus 2. At this point, what we're going to do is we're going to expand both of those brackets on the top. So we'll leave the bottom factorized like so. And we get 4x plus 20, take away 3x. Now be careful because this minus, it's a minus 3. Minus 3 times x is minus 3x. But minus 3 times minus 2 is positive 6. So it'll be positive 6 here. And the last step will be to gather the like terms. So we'll get x on the top. Now plus 26. All over x minus 2 bracket x plus 5. And that would be that one. Now sometimes we will get ones a little bit different. Like let's try this example here. Let's say we've got maybe 2x plus 4 all over x minus 1. And then let's say we've got that is equal to x plus 4 over x minus 2. Now what we could do as our first step is we could times both sides by, oops, get a different color, get that one, hey, do what you're told. Okay, it doesn't want to be good now. We'll just times this by x minus 2. So we've got to times this side by x minus 2. And what you'll see is this will cancel out that. So our next line will read x minus 2 bracket 2x plus 4 all over x minus 1 equals x plus 4. And then what we can do is we can times both sides by x minus 1, and that'll cancel out this on the side. And if we're timesing this side by x minus 1, what we'll get in effect is this. 2x plus 4 equals x plus 4 into x minus 1. Now, all we need to do at this point is expand our brackets, so we use FOIL. So we get 2x squared plus 4x minus 4x, oh that's handy, minus 8 equals, and then we expand on the other side, x squared, and we can just simply quickly do this. What is it going to be? Plus 3x minus 4. Now, next line, 2x squared minus 8, not 8x, minus 8 equals x squared plus 3x minus 4. Bring everything across to the left-hand side. So 2x take away x squared is x squared. Then that 3x will become a negative 3x when we move it across. And when we add 4, we will get minus 4 here, and we'll get is equal to 0. And finally, we just need to factorize to solve. We're going to get two values of x. So I think it's x minus 4, x plus 1. So x is equal to 4 or minus 1. And that would be that one. Oops, that's a pretty crooked line, isn't it? Okay. And sometimes we have ones that look a bit like this. So we've got x over x plus 3 minus 2 over x minus 4 equals to 1. And we might cross multiply. So I'm going to have x into x minus 4 minus 2 into x plus 3. So I've cross multiplied, and then my denominator. Now this is where a lot of students go wrong. They forget they've got a jolly denominator as well. And then we've got the equals 1. So you see that I've timesed this one has been times by x minus 4 over x minus 4. And this one has been times by x minus 3 over x minus 3. And that's how we've got this denominator. Now, to get rid of that denominator, I'm going to times both sides by it. So I'll be left on the left-hand side with this. Don't do that, because it won't be easy to see on the screen. All right. I don't know why it's changed to that color. Do this pen. All right, I don't know. Sorry, it's green. It is green. It is. X squared no. Hold up. X into x minus 4 bracket minus 2 into x plus 3. Now I'm timesing that denominator across, and it's times by 1. So I'm just going to get x plus 3 bracket x minus 4. Now I can expand both sides, so I get x squared minus 4x. And then when I'm expanding this one, it's minus 2 times x, so it's minus 2x. And then I times this one by this one, so it's minus 6. And then on the other side, I'm just going to use FOIL, which is x squared minus x minus 12. Then I'm going to pull everything across to the... I'll just do left-hand side, shall I? Oh, wait a second. X squared minus 6x minus 6, that's my left hand. And then my right hand is this. Now, if we pull everything across to the left-hand side, well, we can get rid of these, right? Because if I pull one across by subtracting, it's gone. I'm going to move the 6x across to the other side by adding it. So if I add minus x plus 6x, I get 5x. And now I'm going to move the minus 12 across to the left-hand side. So what does that give me? That'll give me positive 6 equals 5x. And then if I get x by itself, it'll be 6 over 5. Or we could say 1 and 1/5. And that would be how I solve for x. So those are a few of the techniques and skills that you're going to need as you go through exercise 8.5 today. If there are any that you are struggling with particularly, make sure you note that down and email me or contact me on ThinkWave, and I'll be happy to show you my working for that particular question. Alright guys, good luck, have fun with this.